Hello, YouTube. I'm going to speak to you with the empathic part of me, a level I don't normally speak to people on because it's very heavy and it's very emotional. But I'm going to speak to you through my empathic heart and my feelings of empathic knowledge. And I want to do this because so many people seem to be stuck right now, like they're living in purgatory. And in a way, they sort of are. It seems the energies, and the vibrations, and the levels are moving quicker and faster than they have before. I know that November and December were times that were being attacked by relationships. That seemed to be where the negative energies were poking and prodding in our lives. Many relationships had a lot of turmoil through November and December and early January. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. But that seemed to be the goal of the energy, was breaking down man and woman or partner and mates bonds of relationship. Now the energy seems to have shifted to our inner being, our souls in general. And this is an important time in life because this is the energy change that either makes someone become aware if they're ready. And those are the ones that I want to talk to right now. I want to give you a little insight maybe to what you're going through and a little support. Because with change, our lives reach a point of being aware that things are taking place. It can be a dark place that we temporarily end up living in. There are several reasons for this. First, it's man's conscious awareness and earthly thinking that is naturally resistant to change. So we often unconsciously fight the change tooth and nail. The second reason is that our change is developing due to us becoming more aware of all the evil that surrounds us. The manipulative, evil energies that possess every man and woman. And when we see all that evil energy, it's sad. It's almost hopeless, as if there's so much of it. You can only be disoriented, and you often start questioning the very reason for your own existence and whether you should even continue your own existence. This in itself is a deep and dark place to reach. But we also feel much more despair. We have a hard time focusing. We can't focus on anything good or positive as our inner soul has just been totally devastated of our awakening knowledge of all the dark and evil. We can't get past the fog at first. We're just stuck. That's what I mean when we say we live in purgatory. And in reality, it sort of is like being in purgatory. It's a defining moment. Do we let the evil energies put us back in a state of denial and move along with business as usual? Or do we clear the fog away and move towards the light? The light of knowledge, awareness of humanity. Walking in that light brings a big and heavy responsibility. Fear can keep a person from obtaining it or reaching for it, can put them back into denial, or can make them fight harder for that peaceful connection of being whole, of being part of something bigger and more grand. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that there must be something more and stronger. There has to be more to this existence than living like ants who march to the same drum each and every day. When we reach that point of knowing that there is something stronger out there, there is something glorious, something that the energies vibrate at a level that is peaceful and harmonic, I guess is a good word. When we become aware of that, and when we go through a change of understanding that, it shakes the very core and foundation of everything we've been taught. And that can be a very despairing, hopeless moment. I think they used to call it like a midlife crisis, but it's not really that. It's a moment of defining change. Yet these moments are being sped through. They're vibrating at higher, louder, and faster levels. Our world is in a huge, major transition of change. From nature to man to spirituality, this world is in an upheaval of change. And many of you feel like you've lost your way. Don't despair. You haven't lost your way. You're just living in purgatory temporarily. Hang in there. You'll find your way. Your heart will guide you. And know that those of us who don't live within the box are vibrating at a level that we want to share with you. Be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself. Don't resist changing. Allow it to come. Let it be natural. Let it open you up. Take part in this glorious light of just freedom. Freedom from the chains of darkness and evil and control. Be patient with yourself and be kind. That's all I really wanted to let you guys know. Take care. God bless. Have a good night, you too.